All right, popping back in, party pundits. So we are going to give our pundit picks for the undercard fight for this weekend that features Zoo versus Fondura. And this is your fight with your boy Rolando Rolly Romero, who is defending his WBA super lightweight title against your boy Isak Cruz, which I think has the opportunity to be the fight of the night. I think this is actually a very intriguing fight that has a lot of implication when it comes to the 140-pound weight division, which is I think by the end of the year might be the most kind of intriguing weight division that we have in boxing.
Yeah,
So
it's the best division in the sport. I mean, it is what 154 was.
Yeah, man.
Not to cut you off, but
no,
140 is that's where the action
That's
is
what
all
it is.
at.
that's
That's
where
where
it's
it is.
at. That's where it's at.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start kind of just from my view, kind of like counterclockwise. So we're gonna do our pundit picks. So we're gonna go to each of the pundits. They're gonna give their views on how they feel that this fight is gonna play out, and then give their pundit picks for how this for their decision on this fight. So we'll start off with the casual Rand. Give us your views on Rolly Romero and Isak Cruz.
Yeah, I don't see this being that entertaining. I'm looking
Whoa.
at the highlights, Raleigh's highlights, man. He hasn't the fights that he looked good were fighters that didn't press. Like Pitbull's just gonna press him. You know what I'm saying? Just keep going forward, pressure, and I say by round number 7, he's gonna be out of there, man.
Think
You know
is
what
it going to be a
I'm saying?
lot of
It
grabbing
to
and
me, it's
kind
like
of
Raleigh got those beautiful, like I got them distance shots. You know what I'm saying? With distance,
really
he got
beautiful?
power.
I've never seen that described as his.
He
I've
got
never
like
seen anything.
I'm
I've never
looking
seen
at
him do
he
anything
has some
beautiful.
nice distance
Really,
shots.
that guy is the
I'm
definition of
looking at it
awkward
now.
to me. I don't.
It's
Oh my
awkward, but
god.
he can rock you from a distance. But
He's got
with
power.
Pitbull,
He's got power.
Yeah,
He
he's
does
got
have
power,
power.
but it's
but
like
with
when I think
Pitbull
about beautiful, I
coming
think about
Pitbull going straight forward, Raleigh don't have an answer for that. And then he gonna get caught. I say by 7.
you don't think so. So you don't think that Isak might just have a disdain for Rolly as a fighter, and this, and you don't see him walking onto a right hand or something at any point in this fight.
No, I see him just keep going forward, bodying his ass up, and it's being over by 7.
A seven.
Hmm.
All right, Coach Dave, what say you?
Yeah, so I get what you're saying about that right hand, but even though both of these guys are short and whatever, even one thing about Pitbull is when he is walking forward. I mean, he's on that bob and weave and he's low. So if Rolly's trying to throw a straight hand, man, I just see it going over top. So hopefully, if Rolly can sneak an uppercut up in there, then that's when he might, catch him walking in. But I still just see it as a funny fight, man. I think it's gonna be a lot of banging around and tripping over each other, hugging. But I still think that Pitbull just gonna wear this guy down, man. I think Pitbull gonna just catch him on the inside with some of them old wild body shots. Uh, if Rolly can slow down and not be as aggressive as he was with Tank right before Tank knocked him out, man, it could be interesting if he put that jab on him and then catch him with that. I think Randall's right. He got a nice right hand, but he just leans when he throw it because he reaches with it. Make his little funny sound. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go with Cruz. I actually want Cruz to win, man.
So you pull it for Cruz. Yeah, so
Yeah.
let's just say that. So Rolly is 5'8" and Isak Cruz is 5'4".
So,
And
okay, so there you go, bro. That's what I'm telling you. So he's out. He's low already when he comes in. So I don't think he's gonna walk into a right hand. If
exactly. So
That straight trying to hit him.
he's gonna be overshooting that right hand, right? So he's gonna be kind of throwing over it and stuff like that. But if
And
Rolly
there go them ribs.
yeah. So what was your prediction again, Coach? You got
I'm going with Esoc, man, with a stoppage, man. Randy, what you get? You pick 7, Randy?
7 round.
I'm gonna pick 8.
Boston Jared, what say you?
I'm gonna go with a wild card type of prediction here. I think that this fight ends in controversy. I think
Mm.
that the awkward and crazy nature of both of these guys is going to be there's going to be all kinds. I think this is going to be a fight where whoever the referee is going to greatly determine how watchable this fight is. If you get a hands-on ref, a guy that likes to be in the spot, likes to always be in the action, this fight is going to be a horrendous fight to watch. If you have a hands-off type of a ref that let these guys do whatever the hell they want to do, this is going to be a crazy ass fucking fight to watch. And I think you're going to see a lot of Rolly Romero grabbing as Isak Cruz closes that distance. You're going to see him holding Isak Cruz's head down. And what I think you're going to see, you're going to see a wild, crazy looping shot from Rolly, hit Isak Cruz in the back of the head,
Wow.
ear or something like that. And I think Isak Cruz goes down and doesn't get back
Ooh.
up. It doesn't beat a count. And I think Isak Cruz is going to claim illegal blow or something. I think we're going to see something crazy. I think this fight ends in some sort of a DQ. I don't know who's going to get DQ'd. I think maybe Rolly.
You
I
think
think
Rolly's
that
gonna
I
get
think that
DQ'd?
Oh, it's gonna be entertaining, man.
I
This is
don't
gonna be
know, man.
funny.
This is so crazy. Both of these guys are such awkward, kind of crazy
They
fighters.
are, yeah.
Isak Cruz did not look good against was it
Yeah.
Giovanni Cabrera that he
Cabrera,
fought?
you are right.
Yeah,
He won
El Cabron.
a split decision.
El
Yeah.
Cabron Cabrera. He did not look particularly good against Giovanni Cabrera. Um, yeah, I think this fight ends in controversy, man. I think this fight ends in controversy. You know what? I'm gonna go with Rolly. I'm gonna go with Rolly with the win,
Oh, okay.
but with a controversial win. I think he puts
So,
Isak Cruz down with an illegal shot.
so you saying a knockout, like, but
Some sort of
wow, you
yes.
got a knockout. TKO.
A la Ward Kovalev. A la Ward Kovalev. I think you're gonna see Isak Cruz screaming for the illegal headshot, and something's gonna happen where he's gonna lose. Lost via controversial win for Rolly Romero. Via stoppage, I would say somewhere around round 6. Round 6 or 7. Rolly's a strong kid, man. Rolly's a big, strong kid.
Yeah, yeah.
He is. Yeah, he is.
And he does have that BJJ judo background. And those guys,
You gonna bring that up?
I'm telling you, you don't want to be sitting there trying to wrestle and grab and jostle them type of guys. Those guys understand body positioning, they understand leverage, and shit like that. So I don't know that roughing this kid Rolly up, trying to get in and close that distance and do work on the inside is going to be an effective route for Isak Cruz.
All right. So, just to kind of give some particulars in this fight. So we got Isak Cruz, who is 25 years old, from Mexico, like 5'4". Rolando Romero, who is actually older. He's 28 years old, 5'8". And he actually only has one loss, and that one loss is to Gervonta Davis. And speaking of his last fight, I thought he showed a lot of vulnerability. I thought he was kind of lucky to squeak out that fight against Ismael
Oh,
Barroso.
Barroso. Yeah, that's right. That was another controversial win for Rolly.
was, and Barroso is about 40. He's about my age or whatnot. The guy,
Barroso, yeah, old
the
guy,
guy
yeah,
is
yeah,
is
yeah,
is
yeah.
is up in age. That I would say that, but I think that I've been a victim of this kind of overhyping of Rolly Romero, where I thought that he was kind of getting a little bit more attention than he actually deserved. So I didn't give any kind of credence to his boxing skills or ability at all. Um, and I think that I was probably a little bit too punitive in my assessment of Rolly Romero. I think that he does know his way around the ring, and that you can tell that he at least has some experience where he might lack in kind of some of the kind of technical abilities that he's shown some heart, he's shown some fortitude and some other things in the ring that will carry him, and he's he's made a career out of it. He's won at least a piece of a belt. But I think that when it comes to Isak Cruz, this is a hardened veteran and Mexican, even though he's younger, that has never been given anything to him. And if he had any opportunity, it was to be kind of propped up to be the loser for a particular bout. So I just feel that it's gonna be some scary moments for him because I do think that the uppercut could be a very vital weapon for Rolando Romero because Cruz comes in with that high guard and stuff, and he does leave that little opening in there. I just don't know if Romero can get his feet together, kind of get into that technique really quick enough to be able to land an uppercut because um, it didn't happen against somebody who is a technical magician like the boy
Tank,
Davis. You know
Tank
what I'm
tried
saying?
that uppercut.
Like Tank Davis tried the uppercut quite a bit and was not able to land it. And when it comes to technical prowess, Tank is worlds above them. So I'm gonna go with I think it's gonna be close. I'm gonna go with a split decision for Isak Cruz. I just think that his work is gonna kind of outdo it. We might see a couple of knockdowns in the fight, but I think that this will probably be the more intriguing fight of the night for them.
Hey, do we know why Raleigh didn't take the Ryan Garcia fight?
Yeah, because Ryan Garcia fights on the zone, right? And what's it called? Al Heyman and PBC need to put on events for Amazon, and that's what they're doing. They're having their fighter put on shows for the network that they have a signed agreement with. Ryan Garcia wasn't going over to Amazon to fight Rolly. Rolly was going to have to go over with his belt to Matchroom and
Mm-hmm.
fight on the zone, or Golden Boy fight on the zone.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. I mean, yeah, would you do
Made a
that? Would you
shit
let
ton of
Rolly go
money.
over?
Yeah.
You muted yourself, Randy.
I said he would have made a shit ton of money.
I mean,
He would have, but Rolly's a company man. That's why he keeps on getting all these gift decisions, right? That's why he gets a decision against Jackson Mariñez, even though he clearly lost that fight. That's why he gets a crazy fucking stoppage against Ishmael Barroso, even though he was losing that fight. Rolly's a company guy. He's gonna comply, obey. You know, that's why he
and
gets these opportunities.
yeah.
That's why he gets these decisions.
And I want to say that PBC is they're on some they're on some shaky ground right now. They're they're looking
You
like
said they're
that
on shaky ground.
they're,
We'll
they're
we'll
looking
see,
like
man.
they're looking like that bridge that just got taken out in Baltimore or what.
Well,
Man,
hopefully it's
look,
not
man,
that, because that's not
I've been
shaky
fighting
ground. That's non-existent ground.
Boston for like 2 years. Now I gotta come with your ass.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Well, let's see. I mean, let's see. I mean, the one thing that was interesting to me was that this fight was not going to be available for purchase for people outside of the U.S. I mean, people in Australia aren't going to be able to watch this fight on Amazon. If what I if I'm remembering correctly what I read, I mean, this is pretty much a U.S. only fight against a guy who's from Australia against another guy who is coming off of a loss, who is not even some sort of household name. So I it's gonna be